Jesse, the film stopped, so we had to break that segment, and so we are now continuing your narrative after my introduction. We'll splice these together to make one continuous statement, but I need to say that this is the one that goes after the last one. So go ahead with your narrative.
So just continue what I was saying?
Yes.
So he went downstairs, and I was still confused where if my mom, I told him I wanted to stay because my mom was coming home. And he said, no, you're coming with me. And he went downstairs, and Bert told him to leave, and he said Jesse's not going nowhere. And my father said, that's my child, he's coming with me, I don't care what anybody does, and he dreaded Bert. And I went downstairs and I volunteered to go because I didn't want Bert to get hurt. So I went outside to the car, and I think he hit the Burgundy ELR. And he punched the window in the Mercedes, and he started spinning out in the front of the house. He started spinning out in the front of the house, and he hit me, and we
Where did he hit you?
right here.
Where were you? Were you seated in the vehicle at the time?
Yes.
In passenger side?
Mm-hmm.
So he reached across with which hand?
The right hand.
And hit you, what hit? Fist? Open palm?
Fist.
Show on yourself.
Like.
How hard?
Thank you. Continue.
Then we left the house with the car. Very, very fast. He was driving on oncoming lanes, down hills, and he stopped in the middle of the road because he thought he seen my mom, and he was gonna back up into the car, and then he thought it was my mom, and he seen it was a different car, and then we left to the house that's our house. And we slept there, and
by our house you mean 7552 31st Avenue Northeast, this house?
No, I'm talking about the other house.
Where's the address of the other house?
I don't know what's the address. It's in Tacoma, the one in Tacoma.
Do you know?
It's on Lawrence. Excuse me. It's on Lawrence Street. I do not know the address, but I know where it's at. It's on Lawrence Street. It's in Tacoma, Washington, 98499.
Okay, thanks. Continue.
So we went to the house, and I guess I went to sleep.
Go into more. Where were you when he hit you?
I was in the car.
No, where was the vehicle when he hit you?
In front of the house.
Okay. Tell us more about the ride from here down to that other house. Were there times when you were fearful? Were there times that anything unusual or ordinary, not ordinary for a person driving down? Describe that ride in more detail.
He was doing 100 miles an hour on oncoming lanes. On the freeway, he was going very fast with the Mercedes. And
how are you feeling at that point?
Scared.
Of
hitting another car, and I was scared when we flipping over because we was turning on the exits.
Have you been in fast-moving vehicles before?
Yeah.
For fast drives in a sports car to see how it corners and turns?
Yeah, but not
Are
like...
you pretty confident about knowing how race cars perform in sudden maneuvers and what a good driving and bad driving is from your race car driving experience?
Yeah.
Are you saying that he was far exceeding that, so and dangerous from your perspective as
Yes.
a race car driver, when you feel very confident when other people would be scared,
Yes.
and even you were scared?
Yes.
Thank you. Continue, please.
We was turning on exits really fast, and we got off the exit to the street, and it had a flat tire. We got a flat tire.
Where were you when you got the flat tire?
Getting
Which-
off the exit, it just blew up. And,
Which exit?
the one leading to Tacoma. I don't know which one is it.
Off of I-5 southbound?
Yeah, it should be that one.
Onto what road were you going to go?
What was the road?
Was it the one?
You can say it.
38th Street.
Yeah.
38th Street.
Onto 38th Street.
Yeah, and
Where was the vehicle when the tire blew? Was it on the
freeway.
exit ramp
It was on
itself?
the exit ramp. Yeah.
Was the car in the proper lanes at the exit?
Yeah.
Why did the tire blow?
He was. I guess he was swerving a little bit, and he hit something, a bump or something, and the tire just blew up. And the rim, there was no tire on the rim. It was just going really fast with just the rim. And then we got on 38th Street, and he was still going.
Is it your conclusion and observation then that it was not a random blowout or a random tire failure, but it was his reckless, excessive driving
Yeah.
that popped the tire?
Yes.
Can you hold for just a second, please?
I believe that the reason why it blew up the tire because a lot of times on the old 12 Mercedes it said correct tire pressure please, correct tire pressure please, and he did not correct the tire pressure, so I think there was so many miles on the tire that
Jesse, have you been in that vehicle before?
Yeah.
Were you aware of whether the correct tire pressure signal she's describing was on? Or you know your own personal knowledge as well that needed taking care of?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have it from your own personal experience and Donna's, who's also been in the vehicle. So improper maintenance and